This is a Swede Speaks.
Recently, I went to London and I met with my friend, Charles Keatington, with whom I live streamed last Saturday. And I also met with a viewer known as Assyrian King. Both Charles Keatington and Assyrian King guided me around Chelsea and London, so let's have a look.
So now it's early in the morning and I'm waiting for the bus to take me to Oslo airport. So I have arrived to Oslo airport and well, let's find my flight. So I'm in Chelsea, London. And these streets in this part of London, they just look wonderful. And by the way, where's the rain? It hasn't rained on me yet and I've been here since yesterday. This is the other side of the street, Feen Street. And I think I'll go to the Feen and see if they have any food. I think I'll try that. Alright, so now I'm at the Feen in Chelsea, London, and it's time to have a burger. So, Charles Keatington, yes. where are we now?
At a pub called the Feen, I think.
Yes, I just had a meal here and that was wonderful, but that was before you arrived.
A Feen burger?
Something like that, with cheese and bacon.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That is haram, right?
Why do you think I ordered bacon?
Yeah.
So we still have a few more days in London.
Yes, and tomorrow I will take you to Margaret Thatcher's grave.
Yes.
It's just a few blocks from here.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
So I'll get to document that too.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that.
Yes.
I like this this style of architecture.
Yes, it's very beautiful. Picturesque.
Yes, it's not these modernist places that you see in Scandinavia.
No, right.
Although I think they might have that in England too somewhere, but not right here at least.
No, it's definitely more old-fashioned.
Yes, that's wonderful.
Yes.
So we're standing by the River Thames.
Yes, the famous River Thames.
And what's the name of this bridge?
Albert Bridge.
Albert Bridge.
Yes.
And our favorite British Prime Minister,
yes.
Well, one of the two, she said something about the River Thames, I think.
Yes, she said, if my critics saw me walking over the Thames, they would say it was because I couldn't swim.
Yes, and that was the Baroness Margaret Thatcher?
Yes, she wasn't Baroness by then.
No, not then.
No.
The Baroness to be.
Yes, and she is, by the way, buried just a few yards from here.
Oh, we'll have to go there later.
Yes.
So we are slowly walking through Chelsea looking for Margaret Thatcher's grave.
Yes.
And apparently spring has arrived.
Yes, and England is as pretty as a picture.
Yes, at least Chelsea is.
Yes.
So we have the street here,
Yes.
and on the other side of the street side of the street we have a tennis court. So Mr. Keatington, where are we now?
We are at the Royal Hospital Chelsea and we're standing just in front of Margaret Thatcher Infirmary where Sir Dennis Thatcher and Margaret Thatcher are buried.
Right. And as we can see, people are still leaving roses here.
Yes, we will not forget her.
No.
Neither will we forget Dennis.
Let's see if we can get a picture of the... Here's the infirmary. And here are the graves.
Yeah.
So, this is the woman who saved Britain from socialism.
Yes, and she and President Reagan saved the world from communism.
Yes. That was a wonderful thing.
Yes. The Soviet Union collapsed, the Eastern Bloc.
Yes. Yes, those were the days.
Yes.
So
You know, the first thing Margaret Thatcher said to Gorbachev when they met for the first time
what was that?
"I hate communism."
And what did he respond to that?
Well, he didn't dislike her.
That's interesting.
They were very... They got along very well, actually.
Yes, but I think she said that this is a man we can work with.
Yes, I can do business with her, I think she said.
Yes.
And that is what she did.
And I think, wasn't it Pravda, the Soviet official newspaper, who named her the Iron Lady?
Yes.
And she then used the name with great pride?
Yes, she did. She was quite proud of it.
Yeah. Well, King, what can you tell us about this building?
This building is one of the oldest type in London. We've got Georgians, Edwardians and Victorians. The next one is a Victorian one with the long windows. This one is
over there?
Is a Georgian.
Right.
One of the oldest type, goes back to sort of early 18th centuries. Beautiful. Every brick, as you can see, has been sort of designed especially for this building to actually match the patterns they got on the
Right, that's great. Yes, thank you very much. So we're looking at the National History Museum.
Yeah.
In the area of Kensington, I think.
Kensington, that's it.
Yes, that's where we are right now. This is the entrance to the National History Museum. It's a very large building, and looking at the people standing in line, it seems to be popular too. Let's see, there are the ceilings. So King, what does this represent?
This is one of the oldest signs. It goes back to 1911 if you look. It's
Oh, yes.
Top, it says
Yes.
1911. There were signs saying to London, although we are in the center of London, but
Yes.
London was a square mile, and still we call it as a city
Yes.
of London.
Yes, the City of London is a small area.
Yeah, which is a financial district now.
Yes.
So, as you can see, it says to Hounslow, 9 miles, and London, Hyde Park Corner, 1.
Yes. Yeah, that's great.
So, yeah.
We are in Kensington Gardens, and we are looking at the Albert Memorial, of course named after Prince Albert, the husband of Queen Victoria. And there are a lot of things to look at in both Chelsea and Kensington, so it's actually impossible to go through all London because it's just too much. I should have stayed here for a month, I think. Were you telling me about the corners?
Right. This is the Albert Memorial.
Yes.
That was built on the memory of Prince Albert.
Yes, the husband of Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria, facing Albert Hall.
Yes.
Another sort of place left after them, built by them.
Yes.
And every corner of here, as you can see, there's a statue presenting a colony of Britain.
Right.
When you go further down, you can see it says India, I don't know, Asia, and sort of every corner is being built for that. That is India, I believe. This is India.
The one right
here, yeah.
in front of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yes, yes.
And
right.
obviously all around there is all sort of history being said about all the detail of it.
Yes.
He wanted to do it because he wanted to be also a motorcycle.
So like I just said,
Yeah, and it took years, I think possibly more than 5 years during the early 90s to bring this to this glory.
right.
And I hope that cross gonna stay there.
Yeah, the cross on the top here. Yes, we certainly hope that.
Yeah.
So, like I said a few minutes ago, if I would like to see all of London, I would have to stay maybe a month.
No, well, it still wouldn't be enough anyway.
Yes. So here's a statue of Prince Albert.
Yeah.
And they weren't married for very many years because he died young.
That's right.
But Queen Victoria never remarried.
No, but she had lovers.
Yeah, so they say at least.
Yeah. And one of them was a Muslim, believe it or not. They made a film about him.
Oh,
as well.
really?
It's called Abdul.
Interesting.
And Brits with the pride and proud, they put it on the screen. And I was just thinking, what a lovely time to put such a film on the screen.
Oh, wow.
So we give more credit to the Muslim that you say, oh yeah, you see, we got a share of your history here.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So here we have Queen Victoria.
Yeah, we got a Queen Victoria sitting in front of one of the palaces. It's called Kensington Palace.
Yeah, she was the head of...
This is a place for some princess residence.
Right.
Prince Diana was here.
Yes.
And Duke of Kent lives here.
Oh,
Prince Harry and William lives here.
right.
I think Prince William now he got his own residence.
Yes, yes, probably. Yes.
But yeah, this is a few royalties live here.
Yes.
Second grade.
And this is in Hyde Park in London.
Yeah.
In front of Kensington Palace, we have William III. Or at least his statue. And here's a view of this section of Hyde Park. Hyde Park is very large.
Well, it is very large.
It's very large. I think
It's the largest park in the world.
Yes, I think you could walk around here for days.
Yeah.
So I hope we don't get lost.
No.
Well, if you see this
I know
video,
every inch of it.
if you see this video, it means that we found our way out.
I know every inch of it. You are in a safe hand. Don't worry, no panic.
So, of course, it was a joke. So this is what a British pub meal looks like.
Yes, it's a pig's ear platter. We are at the pig's ear
Yes,
in Chelsea.
yes. So we need to cure our starvation here.
Yes, and I think this will do.
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
So it's Sunday afternoon, and here is the English flag. Not really sure what this building is. It might be Carlisle House. We'll check that. So the building with the English flag was not Carlisle House, but it's Chelsea Old Church. So we could have gone here today, but we were not aware of the existence of this place. Maybe next time in Chelsea. So I'm standing by Chelsea Old Church, overlooking... What's the name of that bridge again?
That one I didn't know. I don't remember.
Right, because there are so many bridges around here. And we are overlooking the Thames. And there's that statue.
I don't remember the name of it.
No. But we are right at one of the corners of Chelsea.
Yes.
So we are closer to the statue now, and the statue is apparently depicting Chelsea Embankment, which opened 1874.
It's actually a lampstand.
So yes, it is. Did you find a name for this statue?
It doesn't say.
No.
It's page I'm looking at.
Right. And over here is Albert Bridge. Wasn't that one? Albert Bridge? And let's see. And the statue over here is Sir Thomas More. Wasn't he one of the early socialists?
Oh yes.
He was the one who wrote Utopia?
Utopia.
Yes. Which means the land that doesn't exist.
Yes, but he was rather a proto-socialist.
Yes, I guess you could call him that.
Yes, because socialism didn't exist.
Yes. But I guess he was right about that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Utopia.
Yeah. And Utopia means a place that doesn't exist.
Yes.
Yes. They should have stayed with that.
Yes, they should. But they didn't.
No. So here is a better picture of the statue of Sir Thomas More. And he lived from 1478 till 1535. I think he was in some pretty nasty conflict with King Henry VIII, and I don't think it ended well for him. So, Mr. Keatington,
Yes.
where are we now?
We are well, it's Buckingham Road.
Yes, so Buckingham is over there somewhere, right in front of us.
Yes.
So let's go there then.
Yes, we are going to visit the Queen.
Yes, let's see if she'll accept us as her guests.
Oh, she does.
Oh, well.
Already. We have a chat. We had a chat this morning.
Right, okay, we'll see.
Yes.
So this is the front of Buckingham Palace.
Yes, the east front.
Yes, the east front.
The most famous one.
Right, the one we have seen on TV.
Yes.
And since it's a British flag and not the royal flag,
Yes. You have the Union flag.
right. This means the Queen is not gone.
Well, that's a complicated question because this is the Queen's sunsets.
Yes, she's not here.
Official London residence, but it's not de jure home.
Right.
That is St James's Palace.
Yes, which is not very far away.
No, but this is where she lives and sleeps. So,
Yes, and she's not here. So we won't be having any tea with the Queen.
oh yes, we are. We are going there later.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Yes, it seems to be some kind of Commonwealth meeting. If you look at those flags.
Right, one moment. Okay. So there are a bunch of flags over there.
Yes, and you see the first flag on the left. That's the Commonwealth flag, and the other flags are the nation flags of the Commonwealth nations.
Right. Yes. So the blue one with the yellow.
That's the Commonwealth flag.
Right, and then we have.
The flag of the Empire, I would like to say.
Yes, although the Empire isn't there anymore.
Oh, I don't understand what you're saying. And the other flags are the flags of the Commonwealth nations.
Yes, we have the Union Jack.
Yes.
And the Canadian maple leaf.
Yes, and Jamaica. You could perhaps see Jamaican flag.
Yeah, it's behind there.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Jeffrey!
So they're having some kind of meeting then. You know anything about this statue here? Yes. Yes. Okay. Now I need something.
After leaving Chelsea, I have also learned that some interesting people lived there. The Irish-born football player George Best lived in Chelsea. His name was on the wall at the Pig's Ear, where I had a late breakfast one day. Reggae artist Bob Marley lived in Oakley Street in Chelsea in the late 1970s, escaping violence in Jamaica after an attempt against his life. And both Oscar Wilde and his brother Willie Wilde lived in Chelsea. All in all, Chelsea is a nice part of London. London have many interesting and beautiful places, so let's keep London a Western metropolitan. Would you? If you like what I do, if you think what I do is important, please consider sending me $1 or £1 or $2 or 10 or 100. That's always greatly appreciated. Also, check out Assyrian King on Islam in the video I uploaded right before this one. And remember that I live stream tomorrow, Saturday at 1 PM Pacific Time, 2 PM Mountain Time, 3 PM Central Time, 4 PM Eastern Time, 9 PM Western European Time, 10 PM Central European Time, 11 PM Eastern European Time, and midnight further Eastern European Time. So, until next time, have a nice day, God bless, and God save the United Kingdom.